Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another AGP Creator Podcast. I am your host. My name is Amanda. And of course, as always, we want to thank everybody for joining us today. You all are absolutely amazing. Now, I have a wonderful guest, and we're probably going to completely nerd out because we definitely have a lot in common. But before we get into that, of course, I have to give the shout out to the people that make AGP possible, which are the amazing sponsors. So, of course, a big shout out to the Gem City Comic Con, which is coming to you July 24th to 25th at the Day Convention Center in Dayton, Ohio. Yes, I am going to be there. Yes, my crew is going to be there. And yes, we're going to have AGP merch there. So if you're a fan and you're in Ohio and near the Dayton area, come say hi. We would love to meet you. Also, a shout out to the Champion City Comic Con, which will be coming to you on October 31st this year. And we'll be doing an online show in September. Dates are almost set up, so be on the lookout for that. And of course, we will be there at that show as well, and I will be hosting the online show. To the Sean Forney Illustration, which is an independent creator, he has an independent comic called Scarlet Huntress. It is a reimagining of Little Red Riding Hood growing up to hunt cryptoids. Of course, with that, we have Hasm Productions, another independent comic creator who has amazing comics like Peanut Pudded and Jelly and Pitter Patter for Kids, and then adult comics like Roadkill Rampage. And you can check both of these amazing creators out every Thursday night and Friday night on their respective channels when they do a sketch off of popular pop culture icons. So on Thursdays, you can check it out over on the Hasm Productions, and on Friday nights, you can check it out over on the Sean Forneys, and they're on Twitch, they're on YouTube, and on Facebook. They stream to all three. Since we're talking about comics, we want to give a shout out to Mess Comics, one of our newest sponsors. This comic takes place right here in the wonderful Cincinnati, Ohio, where I live. And of course, this is about the metropolitan sewer system, their protagonist Lilliput and her pet Akka. To Ziggy, a fellow Twitch streamer who has a self-help and mental health channel, so make sure that you check him out. It's a wonderful community to be a part of. And last but not least, to UV and the Underground Video Network, doing the same stuff that most podcasters do, but they finessed it because they've been doing it for 20 years, starting on local broadcast. Now, without further ado, I think I want to bring in a person who is as geeky about the amazing things of anime and cartoons as I am, the one, the only, Riot Kitty!
Hello.
Oh, and huge shout out. That man walking is here, and he just subscribed for 3 months in a row. Thank you so much, Dad Man. Thank you. So, Riot, first off, thank you so much for finding a small sliver of time to be able to do this, because I know you've been extremely busy, and I greatly appreciate it because I instantly liked you when we met on, I think it was Makine's channel.
Yep. Or I think it was Orange Hats, or maybe.
No, I think it was Makine's channel, because weren't you part of the Marvel something or other with the comics or something like that?
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, I did do that. Yep. Okay.
Hold on. Neat brain work. It's early still for me.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm still kind of waking up. I'm like, what?
And it's actually still in the morning for you. We're here because I'm an hour ahead of you. It's afternoon. I don't get to have that excuse anymore, but I'm going to try it anyway. So you are, first off, you're absolutely phenomenal. You are a comic creator. You are a YouTuber. You're a content creator. You're a writer. You're an artist. You're everything.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call myself a comic creator yet, but I am a creator hopeful. So, because I haven't made it yet. But yes,
but you're working on it.
Yep, I'm working on it. I recently rebranded it to Dollhouse XC. So, yep, it's about a little girl. She lives in the dungeons of an underground castle with some of humanity's last remnants. But most importantly, she is experiencing strange dreams that feel far too real, like she's living another life when she goes to sleep. So she sets out on a quest given to her by a deity of life and destruction to get rid of one of their blights on their world to discover what the dream world actually means. So,
sold. Where's my copy?
I mean, I'm not that far You'll have to get back to me in like a
Yeah,
year.
but I already like the story, so I won't give.
Well, I don't know. I do have my coffee gallery up. I don't know if you want to look at them or.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have that coffee gallery. I forgot about that. Let me grab that real quickly. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
So you guys really got to check this out because bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, I'm working on character portraits, so all of them glowing up to be from upgrading from black and white ink to color. So I've got 2 done. I'm working on a 3rd, and I've got a sketch for a 4th done. So I've got 3 more characters to do.
I found it. I got it. Bam. Look at
Yep,
this.
that's my coffee. If you guys like to support my channel and like support what I do and like help me with car bills, then that would be greatly appreciated. And thank you so much in advance.
Look how cute. I actually stole this for the promotion, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness, I just posted.
By the way, I've already picked this character. This is going to be my character. I like this character. I like the outfit. So I've already picked this one.
Oh, yeah, that's actually fan art. It's like a Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm like, what if this Pokemon character was a feudal lord in this time too? So that's the design I picked. And then oh god, don't no. Scroll keeps.
Oh, Kate.
Yeah,
hey,
okay.
He's so sexy.
Yeah, that's Crow.
I know, he's so sexy.
And he's wearing a Grand Blue Fantasy outfit because I'm like, oh, they look alike. So I'm going to draw him this outfit because it's sexy.
Because it's sexy.
Yeah, but that's probably, like if you go to like the gallery, you'll see like there you go. And then there's Dollhouse up there. That's a tab.
Bam.
There we go. Yeah, these are all my characters. Like some of them are in black and white, some of them are inked, and the one on the left is actually charcoal.
Terrifying.
Yeah, that's actually charcoal. So it's like, yep, that is the Yatakara. He's a deity of death and destruction. So, and
okay,
then
you definitely need to go check this out. Like, wow.
Yeah, and then the girl you used for the promotion is the main character. So. Yeah, and that's her in the dream world, and she's like, oh, come here, little bunny. She loves bunnies, so it's like, Aww. She's like, oh my god. It's like, I want bunnies. And like, it's kind of sad in a way too, because she does live underground, so she hasn't seen one, but she's seen pictures of them. So,
Aww.
So it's like, it's like a dream world made for her, basically. Like there's like if you see the trees in the background, those are cotton candy. So it's like I want to see like getting like high off of cotton candy sugar and like running around. And then giant fluff, so like she like gets in the fluff and stuff. So it's very weird and so.
Welcome to the first time I've had a guest on the show, and now I'm like craving cotton candy. Thanks, Kitty. Thanks. Appreciate that.
Thanks. So like the woman next to her is Akuata. She is a deity of life and destruction. So she is actually a tree lady. So that is her human form. So she's gone through quite a few iterations. And yep. And then down below her is Mara. She is a fox girl, and she like lives in a fur pelt. So she like pokes her head out sometimes and wags her tail out of the giant fur pelt. And she's also very creepy too. Like, well, if you like, there's a video of her, and it's basically just a cute little skit. And like, I show her when she's smiling. And so she has a row of pointed teeth, and she now has pupils.
Oh, good. So it's one of those smiles that you're like, yeah, could you not?
If you want like a comparison, I'd say probably the Chester cat. So like she like smiles like that.
Oh, goody. Let's make sure we never. Oh no. Hey, Orange Hat, how's it going? Oh, but
yeah.
no.
So you don't want. Yeah, so you don't want to see her smile when she does. She knows to. Like you must know that when Mara smiles, she is screwing with something or she's planning something devious.
Got it. Mira smiles, I get out. Got it.
Yep. Just get the heck out of Dodge.
Oh, Mira, you're smiling. Oh, look at that. I'm late for an appointment of something. I gotta go. Deuces.
Yep. And although I have not posted him in the gallery, there is Robin. He's based off, this main inspiration for the story, Alice in Wonderland. I love the story. I consume all media related to Alice in Wonderland. So he is based off the White Rabbit. So he looks kind of like a Japanese warrior almost. And he has got giant fans and bunny ears.
Nice.
So Victoria loves the bunny ears. She's like, yes, a bunny.
Well, I can tell you this. Your protagonist isn't me because I don't do bunnies.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, so the unique thing about all these characters is that, at least like the ones in the dream world, is that they all hide their face. Some of them have no eyes to speak of. Mara, in her case, she has her eyes rolled back in her head. So,
Ew.
It's basically meant to give some sort of like suspicion. Okay, like what are they hiding? What's underneath that mask? Stuff like that. So, and then there's going to be an M. Night Shyamalan ding dong twist. Change the entire course of the story. So, and then, okay, like this is literally the first installment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, little girl exploring a dream world. And then there's going to be 2 more installments. And the unique thing about this is that it's going up in the family lineage. So the next part will star her older brother. The next part will star her father.
Ooh.
Yep. So it's like we're going up in the family tree. We're learning all about what this dream world actually means. And hi, Orange Hat.
Well, you actually did a practice pitch on this, did you not?
Yeah, I'm not good at explaining things, so I decided to try my hand at pretending to be a character who is explaining things. I released it just the other day because I thought that would be cool to do. I think it's muted, but
Oh, I have the sound. I just...
Lives in the dead. One of the last human strong. An underground.
Let's go back.
Yep.
Who I am is of no importance. None of that matters now. All you need to know is that I am a storyteller. Telling a story. Or rather, the beginning of the end of one. A young girl named Victoria lives in the dead. One of the last human strongholds. An underground dungeon of most particular importance is that little Victoria has unusual dreams of an unusual world, unusual being that feels far too real. Naturally, being the curious little girl that she is, Victoria wants to discover what this world actually is. However, the truth might be too much for the child to bear. Welcome to Dollhouse, sweet, innocent Victoria.
Coming whenever I can make it.
Yep, that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. Riot Kitty is signing out and is resuming Dollhouse development here on this channel.
Okay. So,
Yep.
I'm going to be honest. That was terrifying.
Thank you.
Yes. The voice she does. Yeah, I'm a storyteller. I'm like, I gotta go. Bye.
Yep. So he is actually, I have it in the description, but he is the main antagonist. Although he does not make an appearance in Victoria's part, he does appear in the second part. So I just wanted to have maximum creep and terror factor, being like, okay, what the heck is going on? How does he know this child?
I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you, Kitty. If I never heard that. I never would have been able to figure that your voice could do that creepy because you're always just so light and happy and bubbly, and that was terrifying. I don't want to meet you in a dark corner ever.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought I could do a good, deep, creepy male voice.
I was just like, and I'm out. I'm terrified. So go my, I want my mommy. No, that was absolutely fantastic. It really was. I just because the tone and how it slightly shifted every time you did a different sentence and things like that. That was actually really good.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and yeah, I was being perfectly honest. It is coming whenever I can make it. I am a one-man team, basically.
That is probably the greatest line I have ever seen. Coming whenever I can make it. Not coming soon, not coming on this date, coming whenever I can make it. Sit back and wait.
Yep. Yep, I am honest. I'm going to be honest. It's like, yep, it's coming whenever I can make it. But
So-
yeah, I am finalizing designs now, so I am making progress. So and like the first video on my channel is like I am explaining the story too, and so it's like it's such a big glow up, honestly. 3 years, and then it's like, oh look, Victoria's in color now. You can actually see what she looks like.
She's adorable. You honestly, the fact that you said sweet and innocent Victoria, and then when you see the picture of her, she really does represent sweet and innocent.
Yep.
She's the type of person that if she was stuck in Monty Python and the Holy Grail would probably walk up to the right rabbit and go, "Bunny!" And of course, we all know how that's going to end, but at least she'll try. It's okay.
Yep. She will try. She will try to hug every bunny in existence.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yep. I
just see her as that dude. Bunny. No. No. Sorry, my mind goes into weird places sometimes.
It's all right.
Obviously, I know a little bit about you. We've talked a little bit. And based off of the way that you've drawn your characters, the way that you have this great, this world is going to be absolutely fantastic. I love this world that you've built. Through some of your fandoms that you like, because like obviously you like 80s cartoons, but you also have this big influence of manga and stuff like that. Did any of that stuff help influence you wanting to become the creator that you are today?
Well, I guess what influenced me to like actually be like, okay, I want to actually publish these books are like so many indie creators and stuff like that. And you know what? I saw like a bunch of, comics creators and stuff like, putting their own books out, but they were established names. And then I saw like a Zach from Diversity in Comics, now called your boy Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And like I saw him, it's like, and he had no experience in comics at all. And like, he's like, oh yeah, I put out my own book and it's highly successful. And I saw other people doing that as well who had like no experience doing comics or like never published. And so I'm like, you know what, I can do this too. It was like really a motivator for me. And I suppose if I could pick one particular one that I really enjoyed, it would be John Malin's Graveyard Shift. So
oh, nice.
Yeah, it was pretty good, honestly. And so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. And I like released my first video, and I'm like, here's my pitch, here's my channel.
Well, I mean, obviously your channel is doing rather well. I mean, you're at, if I remember correctly, 600 and something subs now, 640 subs. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Yep, I'm doing a 600 sub special, my top 10 villains, so it's gonna be pretty good.
Yay! And I saw the preview of it, and I love the fact that you actually are putting a Winx villain in there because I love that show.
Yeah.
Didn't like the live action, but I love the animated series.
I'm not the live action one. No. Yeah, but I was a fan of like Winx Club first 5 seasons. I grew out of it probably, but you know what? It's still dear to my heart, really. So
Oh yeah, the first season was absolutely phenomenal. Um, like you said, Flora is your favorite.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
is
And
it
they
more
totally
than?
and they totally butchered her in live action. I'm like,
Oh my
why?
gosh!
I even put out a tweet. I'm like, why? Why did you make her this frumpy hippie?
You know, here's the thing. It's not that she's a bigger girl. That doesn't bother me. It's just, what did you really? But you really destroyed, like, the character itself. All the
Well, no, I'm
characters
not.
themselves, you destroyed.
Yeah, I'm not faulting the actresses or anything, but it's just like she was cast as the completely wrong person.
Oh yeah.
And like, I'm like, oh, so you're replacing Flora with Tara. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. It's, people, when you go to do a live action thing, could you at least pay attention to the source material just a little bit?
And they didn't even get the colors right. Like Bloom is red and Aisha's blue, and I think Muse is pink, if I remember correctly. And I'm like, why? Like, you just took from Avatar: The Last Airbender, didn't you? And be like, oh, red means fire, blue means water. I'm like, no.
And the fact that they call it Fate instead of Winx Club, I'm like, okay. Why?
It's better than High School, the musical, the series, the musical. I will make fun of that title until my deathbed. It's like, hey, do you remember High School Musical, the series, the musical? And then I'll just die there.
I don't know. And they made it dark. And one of the things that I liked about Winx Club is it had its dark moments, but it was always so bright and colorful.
Yeah. I love bright and colorful. I do. And, it also pertains to Ruby, too. It's like they made everything gray and stuff.
Yeah, guys, I'm kind of tired of the gray. I want happy, colorful, put me in a good mood type stuff, please.
Yep. Yeah, I would like that too. It's just like, don't drain all the color.
Fuel.
What?
Derp sus my trap hard. It's fuel. But didn't they also get rid of what's her name? Help.
Tecna?
Tecna, yeah, they got rid of Tecna. Why'd you get rid of Tecna?
Yeah, I think they combined Tecna and Musa for some reason. But
yeah, it's like no. It's like I like the fact within the cartoon they have layers, and yeah, their most prominent features actually represent why they have their powers. But there's so much more to them. There really is. And the whole, the girls are the fairies, the guys are the warriors, and then you have your witches, which Stormy's the best one out of them all, in my opinion.
Oh, I have to say Darcy.
Darcy's cool, but I like Stormy. She's got Darcy's amazing, but Stormy, she's off her rocker.
Yeah,
Stormy could be completely off her rocker. And it's just fun because, like, there's a reason why I liked Winx Club. There's a reason why I liked Monster High, because they were fun and engaging and colorful and really well written stories. It's one of the reasons why I'm a huge My Little Pony Friendship is Magic fan. I like bright, colorful, and good stories. There's nothing wrong with those things. And like I said, they all have their dark moments. We've all seen the dark moments in these shows, and that's okay. But not everything has to be dark and bleak. And I think you are kind of representing that, because you have these bright, colorful creatures, but there is dark undertones without everything having to go completely dark in your story. Fuel goes, now I know that, prepare for memes. Uh-oh. Run! This is like Fox Girl smiling at me, and I'm terrified now. And now I hear the creepy voice coming out of Kitty again, and I'm terrified, and I want my mommy.
Hello there, Amanda.
Okay, bye. This is done. No. I love the clearing of the voice too. Oh crap. For now, Fuel has more work to do. I dodged a bullet.
Yeah, I have to clear my voice for that, but yeah.
Guys, if Kitty ever comes around you and goes, let me clear my voice, run. Just run. Get out.
Yeah. And also, I don't know if you recognize my profile picture, but I am also a huge fan of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, trust me. Yes, I know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep. Like all my AMVs, I got my channel mascot Serena summoning her Lunalights. So it's
I remember when Dark Magician Girl was introduced and everybody was buying the cards for the game. And I ended up getting 5 of the Dark Magician Girl cards. And people were very upset with me at the time because everybody wanted her. They're like,
oh
here,
yeah.
I'll give you. And I'm like, I have 5. They're mine. Nope, you can't have.
Yeah, and like honestly, like yeah, and like you know about like that kind of draining of the personality, right? You talked about. I feel like that kind of happened with Yu-Gi-Oh with the most recent season. I know that there is issues with the studio and stuff, and I'm like, oh god, it looks so generic now.
Of course,
Yeah.
the funny thing is you know, I'm sure when we watched Yu-Gi-Oh, we were much younger. And then going back and when you actually see some of the stuff that they changed, like taking out the guns, and then you go back and you watch the Fox Kids versions, you're just laughing at you're just
oh
like,
yeah, that's why I like the
what?
dub more. That's why I like the dub more. It's just like infinite memes.
It's
like
so funny.
Yeah. And I remember like yeah, and I remember like there's like it's like it's like there's like this scene in Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal, and it was like when Vector kills his parents, and like there's like this meme where it's like because they completely cut out the actual murder, but and they just have him smiling with a sword, and so the meme is, what am I doing?
Remember the first time you found out that the dark dimension was actually hell? Like you're like,
yeah, like I'm like, oh no, so these people actually died.
They died. That what was the one when who was the guy he was dueling, and they made him like these like solar, they weren't solar, but they were like plasma blades or something, and then you watch the original version and they're actually saw blades, and you're like,
arcane.
Oh, this cartoon's a lot different than I remembered as a kid. Just really different.
Yeah, or like if someone got kidnapped, like I think it was in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, I was like, oh wait, he actually got murdered by a robber.
It's so funny because like, you know, growing up, you know, I had Voltron and I had Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball Z. And then someone introduced me to, that's the Americanized version. Here's the original Japanese version. And the first time I watched Sailor Moon, I was like, they're actually lovers. They're not cousins. This makes so much more sense because I was getting really creeped out with the whole cousin thing in the American version in Sailor Moon. That was really bothering me. I don't know whose idea thought that it would be better for them to still have all of their intimate scenes and say that they're cousins, but that person was not thinking straight.
I don't know either. It's like, oh, they're cousins, so it's fine. And then Sweet Home Alabama.
Sweet Home Alabama. No. No. And by the way, do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Did you get to watch I call it the Dark Moon Saga, but they're calling it Sailor Moon Eternal movie. Did you watch it?
I am not actually much of a fan of Sailor Moon, so I
really
not watched it. Yeah, it's just like I never got into it.
That's it. I got one wrong. I finally got one wrong, guys. I've been calling him out all day on what Kitty likes, and I've been pretty much on point, but I got that one wrong. That's it. I lose my street cred card.
Well, you like got like a streak of like 24 or something. But yeah, like the magical girl stuff I like is like I said, like you previously mentioned, Winx Club. I liked Card Captor Sakura.
Card Captor Sakura, yes!
I actually have a figurine of her, and I did an unboxing video of that too. And then let's see, I've also got I'm actually really liking the Precure franchise, although it's not in English at all. You gotta go watch fan subs. So,
Boy, aw, that's
that's so cute. I love it.
No. Hi, get down.
Dog's like, I want to be a part of the stream.
All of them do. They always do.
Oh, that's cute though. Yeah, I got him too. Like it came with a little keto.
It's all right, Amanda. Even Sherlock Holmes got it wrong at times. Yes, great show.
Wow.
And I have this
that's
animal version of him, and he's about this big, but he's in the living room.
And I love clear card, honestly. Like I'm just like that glow up. I'm like, dang, like you kept true to the original style while also like glowing it up in HD, and it's beautiful. Ooh. Oh, that's so cute. Oh no, there's a cat.
Here, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Bye, Savick.
Now she wants to get down and see Conquer.
Aw, thank you for following Orange Chat Reviews. I greatly appreciate it. Aw, love you. For doing that, I am going to... I will give you Shigo puppies. There you go, Shigo puppies. That's my dog. That's my other dog. She's 18 years old, so...
Yeah, I had a couple of dogs. Although, like honestly speaking, like I realized that all the most of the 2 dogs I had were actually because of other circumstances that just ended up in my home. But yeah, like they were adorable. I think one of them, Yorkshire Terrier, he lived to be actually 24.
Wow, that's impressive. Oh, by the way, Orange Chat, Cardcaptor Sakura is on Netflix.
Yep. Yeah, it's on Netflix now, which is like awesome. I'm like, yes, I'm rewatching it. And I rewatched it.
Yep. Bingo, bango.
Yeah, and I also found another show to rewatch. I don't know if you heard of something called Transformers.
Transformers, more than meets the eyes. Jeez, I don't know. Let's see.
I didn't watch the original cartoon, but there's some 2010s one that I'm like, okay, I'm rewatching this. I don't care.
I don't know if you can see, but on the corner there's Transformers up there, right next to the G.I. Joes, which are right next to the He-Man figures, which is right next to the She-Ra figures.
Oh my goodness! And my mom thinks I collect too much merchandise.
You should go to my YouTube channel. I did a tour of the house. This is what my house looks like completely.
Wow. That's amazing. That's probably what my house is going to look like when I get my
I actually remember growing up. Interesting. I grew up, and I remember a lot of times when I would meet someone and start dating them, and then I finally bring them over to the house.
Here's Elliot the Stormtrooper. I found him. Got him in 2nd grade.
But I would always one of my exes. The first time he came over the house, he was like, "Wow, your boyfriend must really like you." And I went, "No." "Oh, your husband?" "No." "You're gay?" "No." "Well, then whose business? It's mine." Why is this a concept you cannot seem to figure out? There are girls out there who are straight, who collect action figures and comic books and things like that. It's okay. Not every tomboy has to be. Love that character. But not every girl who has collectibles either A, has a husband or boyfriend that it's their collectibles, or B, is straight up gay. That's not how it works. I don't understand where society got this idea. I literally got in trouble at a job. People started picking on me, saying that I turned one of my coworkers gay. And I'm like, what? They're like, well, yeah, because obviously you're gay. What gave you that impression? Because you read comic books. Huh?
Oh my goodness.
What? Excuse No. It's just, it's always been funny to me. It's like, but no, this is mine. If you like those G.I. Joes, those Transformers, a lot of those are original 1980 figures that I kept Because this is something that I love to talk about. Growing up, obviously your parents get you toys for Christmas, your birthday, stuff like that, and special occasions, right?
Yep.
Did your parents ever do the holiday or birthday is coming spring cleaning of your toys?
Yes.
Right. So
I unfortunately don't have my GameCube anymore. I had like a bunch of games, and then like I regret it every day. It's like my dad tossed it. I was like 7, and then it's like, nah.
So for those of you who may not know what we're talking about, there are parents out there that go through a spring cleaning of their kids' toys, and they go, "Oh, this is old. You don't need this. You don't need this," and they clean out your toys because because Santa or them are gonna be getting you new stuff. And I punched a hole in the wall of my bedroom, and I used to hide all my figures in there. They could take the Barbies from me. I was fine with that. You could take the tea set. You can take the Cabbage Patch dolls. You could take anything I ain't playing with. That's fine. You touch my Silverhawks, my G.I. Joes, my Thundercats, we're going to have a problem.
Oh my.
So I would hide those toys, and I will never forget. My dad finally figured it out one year, and he's like, "What's this?" I was like, "You don't see this. Go away." Because like my mom will tell you, Amanda never let anybody clean the room. This is one of the reasons why Amanda never let anybody clean a room. I will clean my own room because I had to hide my stuff from my parents. You ain't get my toys. No. My collecting, I wasn't taught collecting. I was taught, no, this is mine and you ain't taking it from me.
Oh yeah, I didn't punch a hole through the wall, but I did get really good at hiding stuff like in my pillowcases, under the bed, like underneath some clothes in my closet, and shoes.
Thank you for the posture check, Dad. Dad says make sure that you check your posture, make sure you're sitting up straight.
All right, yep, I'm sitting up straight. Thank you.
So here on Twitch, I don't know if you've done any Twitch stuff. When you get affiliated, you get what are called channel points, and people can redeem the channel points to do things like have people check their posture, make sure that you hydrate, and then I add a few extra ones in there. Like when I'm playing games, they can redeem channel points to make me sing everything I say for 5 minutes.
Oh, that's neat. Well, yeah. I've like actually done like the channel. I've seen like channel points, and I have actually redeemed some stuff. Like I believe there's one that I watched where it's like where I literally just got a Twitch account because like, okay, you guys are doing it on Twitch, so I'm coming over there.
I like Twitch. I like Twitch and I like YouTube. And as a content creator, I don't see the reason why I should have to choose between the two. Because both of them have their issues. Just sometimes they're different, sometimes they're the same. And I'll call out any company that's doing something like, dude, this makes no sense. But I'm not going to hate on it. Just because I do most of my stuff on Twitch doesn't mean I'm going to hate on YouTube. And when I put stuff up on YouTube doesn't mean that I'm going to hate on Twitch. I don't understand the hate.
I see.
Oh, yeah. Poor Orange. He's got an inspection. Run, Orange, run.
Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember what I said? Like, oh, yeah, I like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so my characters, well, they are partially based off of Alice in Wonderland. They're also based off Yu-Gi-Oh because there are these two races of people. They're called Baryons. And they're called Astral Worlders. And so they lack, like, most of them lack complete facial features. So some of them don't have eyes. Some of them don't have, like, pupils. Some of them don't have noses. So it's like, I'm like, you know what? That was, like, freaking creepy to me as a kid. And I'm like, and so, like, this is why, like, I wanted to do, like, a softer kind of style for, like, based off of like Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Right.
That's one of the main inspirations for my art and American McGee and American McGee's Alice with like the elongated limbs. So.
No, I think the story that you've created is interesting and absolutely fantastic. And I love the fact that even though you've taken inspiration from things, you've turned it into your own. There's a difference between a lot of people go, oh my gosh, they just took that. No, it's called being inspired by. When you get inspired by something and create it your own, it just gives it more depth. And I think you've done an incredible job with that. Even though I know the comic isn't done and it'll be done when you get to it.
Yep.
I think the inspiration and the idea that you have in your head is absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You told me the premise and I already said I was sold. So I'm still waiting for my copy. Are you done yet with it?
I don't know. No, not really. But you know what? And so if I ever do get if I ever do get this campaign out, right, and stuff, and it's like, oh, you need a variant cover, and then I would just be like, okay, someone draw me the characters in Dollhouse dressed as the characters in Alice in Wonderland. that is the only variant cover I will ever accept ever. It's like, if you I would get Victoria's Alice, Robin, White Rabbit, Yatakara, Red King, Akata, Red Queen. She
already knows what Alice in Wonderland characters like. This is fantastic.
Yep.
I love it. You have a great imagination and you have a great talent. Even when you're doing things like doing a reimagining of other characters, or you're just talking about some of your favorite anime, you have a love and a passion behind it. And I think that's something that a lot of people are forgetting, that, we all started because we had a passion. And it's the passion that keeps us going. And when you lose the passion, you actually lose your creativity. And I'm glad to know that you still have your passion and you have your creativity and you have this amazing world that you've created.
Thank you. Ironically enough, the reason why I started writing and drawing wasn't because I necessarily liked doing it. It was because... So I go to 2 different houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
My parents are divorced. So when I was 6, and that happened, I just refused to talk. I was probably a very difficult child because of that. I didn't talk at all. So I had to seek mental help and stuff like that. And I started drawing because I was like, I am not going to talk. And I just started drawing what I was feeling. And that was how I even got into art in the first place. And you know what? It's evolved into something I really love to do. So
what is this not talking? I've never heard of this. Come on, you know me enough by now. You should know that's the one thing I'm really good at. Thank you.
Yeah, I did watch some of your creator podcasts. It's pre-prep, and then it's oh yeah, you definitely do really love to talk.
I just like people,
and that's not a bad thing. And that's not a bad thing, but yeah.
It's a talent that I possessed since I was a little girl. I could talk to anybody, and that's not a problem. My mom will always my mom's favorite thing is, oh yeah, when she was little, she'd be in the shopping cart. The person would pull up behind us and she'd be like, hi, my name is Amanda. This is my mom. What's your name? How are you doing today? Look at my dress. Talking was never my problem. Drawing, can't do that. I know everybody goes, oh, anybody can draw. No, if you actually watch my drawings, it looks like I am having a seizure during an earthquake. It does not come out good.
I know you said you like Ruby, right? So I just want to show you.
Classic Ruby.
Well, yeah, but I just want to show you something, and that's with Bunakitty.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so for the last volumes of the manga, he drew Team Ruby in original dresses. This isn't in the show.
I know.
And it's beautiful. Wow. I'm looking at Yang's and I'm like, oh my God, that's gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
That's incredibly gorgeous. And if I can find it. I know Weiss is in here. Come on. Here we go. And this is
wow.
Yeah.
She is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm yeah, that's the best ones. And there's also Blake in here, but I'm like, the drawing's not all that good. But I mean, I like the dress though; it's cute.
Oh, it fits her though. It really does fit her.
Yeah, it definitely does fit her. So yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I
so,
know,
like-
I know her name is Riot Kitty, but you're being a little ridiculous.
Aw. Just
This
want
is
some
Li-
tats. It's
This
like
is Lieutenant Savick, by the way.
I see. I think you said like they're named after like Star Trek, maybe?
Yeah, so I'm named after Spock's mother. My dad's a huge Trekkie. He originally wanted me to be named James Tiberius Kirk.
Oh. It's like,
It's a girl.
actually, like honestly, like the doctors were fairly certain I was going to be a boy, so my name was going to be Jared.
Now, if they wouldn't have called you Jareth, that would have been awesome because that's Labyrinth.
Yeah, but like honestly, like my parents can like my name, like my actual name was a compromise. Like my dad was like, "Oh, let's name her Emily," and then like my mom's like, "Oh, like I remember, no, Emily's the name of that bitch in college."
Love it. That's great. But I understand because mine's the same. Mine's a compromise. I'm the one kid that isn't named after a family member. And my dad refused because he was very set on a Star Trek name. So when my granny was like, well, how about Amanda? That I've always liked that name. It's a beautiful name. And my dad goes, well, yeah, that's Spock's mother's name. I'll allow it. Okay. Cool.
Wow.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. I mean, like, yeah, you could say like when I was born with a lightsaber in one hand and a communicator in the other. My dad is a huge fan of both Star Trek and Star Wars. And although like I got more into Star Wars than I did Star Trek, it's like, yeah, it's basically like one of those things we can like relate on and bond over and stuff. So
right. No, it's funny because it seems like you and I have very similar things. It's like I tell people all the time, look, some people, they're born geeks or nerds. Some people, they're taught it. Obviously, you're like me. You were bred to be one.
Yep. Yeah,
There
and
was
my
no
mom wouldn't
chance.
allow me to watch like Revenge of the Sith until I was like 9 because it's like, no, their limbs get chopped off. It's like my dad's like, no, I want to like sit her down and watch Star Wars at like 3.
That's to me, that's adorable. No, 9 years old. You can't watch Revenge of the Sith. Their limbs get chopped off. Here's my dad, 9 years old. Here, watch this Freddy Krueger movie. Cool.
Oh no, like my dad wanted to like I believe what was it, 2005 that Revenge of the Sith came out?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 2005. Yeah, like my dad wanted to take me to it when I was 5, and then like my mom was like, no, 9.
Just to prove the slight age gap, though, which is funny. I was already grown, had a job, and I camped out for 3 days for that movie.
Wow. Yeah, but honestly, like like I said, like they separated, so my dad watched it with me anyways.
Yeah, that you know what though, it is funny because again, a similar situation. My parents are also divorced, so I actually get that whole mom and dad and the having to go to different homes and things like that. So, are you sure we're not related somewhere along the ways, or you're just like a little mini me? Are we sure about this yet?
I'm fairly certain. I don't even think I have a single relative who's named Amanda in my family.
Okay, I just need to make sure because we have way too many similarities at this point.
Okay.
Just you gotta check.
Yeah.
But no, you're amazing. I know this is the part that you were dreading. I get this.
Well, if my computer could feel my emotions, you would just see the entire screen go like a bright pink red.
But no, you're amazing on many different levels. One, you're true to who you are. You're not afraid to speak your opinion, and you like what you like, and you're creative and friendly and a joy to be around. And I cannot wait for you to be able to complete this story because I really want it.
Thank you. Yeah, like honestly, Dollhouse, I have it in book form, but I decided that like after seeing like comic stuff, like, oh, I can combine writing and drawing, and like I think this story would fit best in this format, right? So
Well, if you ever want to talk to people or you need help with any of it, you let me know. I got some people who are always there to help independent creators and people that are starting out to work on their comics, and I can get you in contact with them. That's not a problem.
well, thank you. Yeah, yeah. I'm not ashamed to admit that yes, I am a complete beginner at this comic stuff. I've been a novel writer. I've got a bunch of stories. Like I don't know if you've seen my 500 sub special.
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
I liked it. I really enjoyed it, and that, like I said, I did my research just like you did yours because I wanted to learn more about you. Because when I invited you, it was because you're an artist. Then I learned so much more about you, and your 500 sub special, dude, that was so cool.
Yeah, and I even it's like okay, like it's like because I made models in like an app to like showcase at least 2 of the characters because it's like I had no drawings. And then like it's like a couple weeks after I finished that video, like lo and behold, I'm cleaning out the bookshelf. Out plops a pink sketchbook, and I'm like, shit, I actually had drawings. And I'm like, God damn it, like I could have used them, but yeah, so yeah, and so another video I released after that was like, okay, guys, like you guys apparently really love this custom cast model rendition of this character with bright red hair and big tatas, and I'm like, okay, if this gets to 100 views in 3 days, I will draw her. So, and they did. Like it like blew it out of the park. It was like 150 when I'm like, okay, here you go, challenge completed.
And guys, seriously, you need to go check this. You need to go check Kitty out. She's absolutely amazing. You could go ahead, check out right here this YouTube channel, and just, as you can see, drawing and talking about her works. And there's even a few little things in there where I love the back to school sketches.
Thank you. Yeah, just drawing schoolgirls. That's what.
You also have, and because you have a passion for it, you talk a little bit about the stuff. And I love this, the Riot Kitty Cafe. I want this to be a place, okay? I actually do want this to be a place. Like, I can find this. I want to see this place. I want to go to this place.
I mean, you know what? My dream is like, you know what? I'm going to get like a drawing like done of like all the characters that represent my channel, and like they're just going to be all dressed as maids with cat ears because yes, I like cat girls.
I am not faulting you for that. I even put it in your description on some of the promotions for you.
Oh my god.
Look at with it. I think it's cool.
Thank you. But yeah, like my profile picture is Lunalight Cat Dancer. So it's just like, yep.
I even like the fact that you're just you are who you are, and you're like, I'm a cat girl. So like when you respond to some of the stuff on Twitter, it's a little cat. She's all like, it's cute, and I like it because it fits your personality.
Thank you. Yeah, you know what? One of the goals of my channel, it's like after I don't know, like you said you've done your research, so there is mascot editions.
Yep.
Of like the girls who represent my channel. It's like, yeah, I do want to have my own avatar one day, like reacting in the corner and stuff. So
you guys have really got to stop trying to take over. I'm the host. They don't think so.
Nope, they don't think so. Yeah, like if I was at my dad's, like you'd probably hear me like, Hazel, get out the computer. Because she wants to like get up on the computer and then sit on it.
But you want to say hi, Fizzcake? There you go.
Hi. Oh my goodness, the ears.
Hold on. Excuse me.
Okay.
Get out of my Pokemon now. Now. You do not belong. You are not a Pokemon. You're a cat. Sorry, she jumped on the Pokemon and started knocking Pokemon over.
Uh-oh.
And obviously, you know it's a cat because they're going, watch this.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
let's see if Pikachu can fly. No, Pikachu doesn't fly.
Yeah,
Knock it off.
my cat did it too, actually. Like, she, one time, it's like she dug her claw into the corner of my Surface Pro. Yeah, it's like I was trying to, like, pull it away. It's like, hey, stop chewing on it. And then she's like, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
God
God.
damn it. Yeah. Well, like, my mom is, like, so sweet and stuff, but she's like, you know, it's not your fault. We'll go get you another one. Like,
Yeah, when animals destroy collectibles.
yeah, and laptops.
Yeah, and laptops and wires and everything else.
Yep. Yeah,
Shame on you.
Well, I think God created them to be cute so that they can get away with that.
They're adorable. See, look how cute. Puppies.
That is cute.
But on that note, because I know how busy you are with, because you're also still in school and everything. Again, thank you first so much for doing the show.
Oh, I don't know if you want to like see one more thing or.
I always want to see one more thing.
Okay. All right. So if you go back to the gallery.
All right. Give me just a second.
Ko-fi, and then there is redesigns. Or no, wait.
And then we go to gallery. And then we got to make sure that we share.
And there's also Riot Ruby on there. So I made a design for Blake.
All right. So where do we need to go? Riot Ruby?
Yep. And then click on it.
Lies.
It's Blake Belladonna, but she's in a white fang outfit.
That is great.
Yeah,
You're amazing.
Thanks. And then I also have I don't remember if you remember the New Warriors.
Yes, I do remember the New Warriors.
I made redesigns for all of them.
Wow.
Gallery tab, redesigns.
Where's redesigns?
Right there. Second
there.
One. Yep. That's what was it? Blood B or something.
Blood Cree.
Yeah. Well, no, it was called. Oh wait, yeah, B negative.
Yeah.
So there's B negative. This is practice for digital drawing because I've always been traditional. And then we've got the other ones. There's a Trailblazer. And then I just designed alien with backpack is Cookie. That's my proudest moment. And then screen time's my favorite.
These are fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I know the art's not all that great because, I literally just started digital art last year. So it's I'm getting there. But, yep, it's definitely a good safe space. So
What's the one thing that I've learned from most artists in my life is you just keep trying and the art will eventually find its way.
Yeah, and I mean, you've seen, my drawings of Victoria, right? And, Kakarada, yeah, that's, gotten a lot better since then, so.
No, you're absolutely talented. Absolutely amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my face is beat red. Thank you.
It's the red. Yeah,
I'm going to be red for the rest of the day.
Saw it. But no, seriously.
Yeah, and the origin of my name, I sound as sweet as pie and I can go like this. But also my precious.
No, don't you do that. No.
Yeah, literally it was a name bestowed upon me by a high school friend where it's you say the creepiest stuff, but you sound as sweet as heck. I'm just really?
Honestly, from meeting you and talking to you, I was like, okay, Kitty is the sweet, innocent side, and Riot means this one's scrappy, and if you back it into a corner, it goes from Kitty to Possum in 0.1 seconds.
Oh yeah, I have a video where it's I am ranting about Ahsoka being in the Rise of Skywalker because it's okay, you killed off a beloved character off screen, and she apparently knows Ray for some reason. So it starts off with like just going insane laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Trust me. Again, when it comes to the sequels, there are parts that I like, there are parts that I don't like.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, I don't think there's a movie out there that I don't go, I can rip this apart real quickly, but it's a movie, so I'll just keep going. I'll rip it apart later. Let me enjoy the rest of the movie.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That's what I wanted to show you. So thank you for having me on.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Again, thank you so much for finding time to be able to be on the show. I am dying in anticipation for this. I want, give, now, need. It's an amazing story, great characters, and the passion that you have behind Dollhouse is just unfathomable.
Yeah. It originates actually, or at least the main family members, Victoria, Jet the brother, Shannon the mother, and Xever. Yes, Xever. I don't know why it's like, okay, like I wanted to do Sever, but then put an X because that's cooler. And so like it's a Dragon Quest fan fiction, so that is the true origin, or at least of the character names.
That is awesome. And guys, you know go here and support Riot Kitty, please.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you in advance if you decide to donate to help me out. You know, like I have an increase in car bills. It's actually, my car is going to be paid off this year, so it's like $60 increase on the bill. So it's like, I'm like, oh, I gotta, and it's like, I don't like asking for help all that much, but you know, it's like, if you want to, and if you can, you, like, I most certainly thank you for it.
Do it. She may be too shy to say it, but I'll say it. Go, help, do it now. I'm more blunt.
Yes.
But seriously, thank you so much for doing the show. I greatly appreciate it. I hope when you have an update that you come back to the show, and I can't wait for your 600 subscriber video.
Oh, thank you. Yep, I'm on number 7, and I will share with you a sneak peek. It is a Star Wars villain, and I decided to do one per franchise because if I didn't, the half of this list would be Star Wars villains. Yep.
Oh, preview, yay! But seriously, guys, go make sure that you follow Kitty over on Twitter. Make sure that you like the videos over on YouTube. Subscribe. Remember, subscribing ain't gonna hurt you to help out Riot Kitty. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just helps Kitty get closer and closer to that 1,000 for the opportunity to get monetized. And that's what we want to see.
Yeah.
And then she will be released upon the world, and some will love her, and some will run in terror.
Yep.
Run, little girl, run.
Oh, what's wrong with all Star Wars? Dad, there's other villains. There is a world outside the Star Wars. There is a world.
There's other villains outside of Star Wars. So I'm like, okay, I'm just doing one per each. I did one per each show.
But of course, as always, everybody, thank you guys so much for showing up, for showing support to AGP and to Kitty. Make sure that you check us out over on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We also have a YouTube channel. Thank you for the subscribing and the following and even spending the channel points. We greatly appreciate it. Obviously, it's Monday, so we take the night off. But tomorrow, I will have a time eventually. We have another creator podcast with the one and only Thomas Gilkey. And so we're going to get to talk and get to know him. And on that note, Kitty, thank you so much for joining us. And we'll see you all on the next one. Say bye.
Bye.